Kurt, we were talking about, the interesting linguistic slip when I said that, I've been the only one that's fucked with my dick with. What exactly was it I said? It was better than that, for Christ's sakes. I'm the only one that's fucked with my dick with. So only we know where I've been, what I've done, right? That's essentially what it is. But you know what? The road, the funny thing is, when you talk about your penis, out loud, it's kind of funny because, I don't know, I think that this is my midlife crisis, actually.
Sounds like it.
It is, yeah. This is a midlife crisis for me, the whole being single thing. Being single thing for the first time as, special ops fucking, Kirby, I was fucking cute as fuck. Oh, Jesus. I really didn't look at myself too much in the mirror because I saw how pretty I was. I really was very pretty. But there was something about me I didn't even want to look at. I really didn't. It was the internal capacity and then the fortitude, Kirby, that, I'm not done at all. I'm not done with anything at all. Well, except trying to put on my own nail polish. That doesn't work out too well. But, can you imagine, Kirby, when we go up to Alaska and we see my commercial fishing buddies, captains I've worked with for years, my best friend, I have to say, it's actually quite unusual. I don't know, Kirby, how you feel about it, but, I actually have a best friend in the world. But, for some reason, we love each other so much that we don't really feel like we need to talk to each other that often, which seems foolish. But you see, Kirby, we're actually not, we would not be considered likely for friendship at all. He's a little bit laid back, very laid back, but intense. Kirby, you've never met him. You have never, Kirby, and you know what? I would like to say this with an apology up front. I'm going to apologize about what I'm going to tell you. But I think that I have a man in my life that's been a best friend of mine since we were both around the age of 25. Now, we're double that. So, we've worked together in 9 of my different companies. Every time I went somewhere else, Kirby, the first thing when I said yes to myself about my next opportunity ever in my life, the first answer in my head was Olaf Vug. I think it's Olaf Jan Vug, but his father, Kirby, was a whaler. But I'm talking on sailing ships with harpoons, motherfucker. And I get to chat with him. His father is still alive in Norway. He's almost 100 years old. The guy's got whale bones and backbones and fucking, oh shit. Prehistoric. Kirby, the stuff is real. But see now, every man who's not sort of socially decrepit picks another man in their lives as a man partner. It's not a sexual thing, but it's just a, what's up, bud, motherfucker, right? And you keep some in reserve. I actually have one in reserve. One of my most cherished friendships was when I was a very young boy. And it was with a really classy person. But see, Kirby, he wouldn't even know it if I was even to remind him of the way that he acted that was different from me. It was. I knew that Lance Lambros, whose friend was John Poloni, and Lance had friends. I really didn't. I actually think that I was the paper boy to his house. But Lance is, he was football, and he was all these things. I mean, my God. I mean, and so I think that something that shaped my future, Kirby, and this we're talking about middle school, my friend. There was actually a man in middle school that I admired so much that I emulated him to a certain extent, and I was young. Can you imagine what this would have been like? But see, now, I suppose what I came up with is that was my first measure of manning up. That was the day that I manned up. The day I realized I admired a man, I thought, I want to move in that direction. I want to be somebody that's admired. Right?
Yeah.
But it's hard to realize, Kirby, that it was that simple all along. Right? What if we'd known this? What if we had known what we know back then?
Oh, shit, I wouldn't.
Do you think we would have been happier in our lives?
Oh, yeah, I know I would.
I would too. So we got to teach these kids what to do.
Yeah.
Just the few that we love, right? Anyways, well, that's what I'm going to do. Good luck.